Blessings and peace, everyone, and welcome back to the Autoimmune Recovery Room. I hope everyone had a blessed and amazing Christmas. My name is Diana Carroll, and for those just joining, I want to start by saying this video is intended for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or pharmaceutical guidance. Always consult your healthcare provider for any health concerns. So this week is an introduction to the link between inflammation and increased risk of autoimmune disease and all diseases, part 1. Today we are diving into a critical topic, inflammation, often called the double-edged sword. While inflammation is a vital part of your immune response, chronic inflammation can become the root cause of not just autoimmune diseases, but virtually every chronic disease. Understanding how inflammation works, its root causes, and how to manage it is vital for long-term health and healing. So this video I will cover what inflammation is and its role in the body, the types of inflammation and their differences, the causes and dangers of chronic inflammation, the gut inflammation-brain connection, practical strategies to reduce inflammation and promote healing. So let's begin. So what is inflammation? Inflammation is the body's natural defense mechanism, like an internal alarm system. When the body detects harm, whether from an injury, infection, or toxin, it sends out signals to trigger the immune system to respond. There are two key types of inflammation. Acute inflammation is short-term and helps the body heal with symptoms like redness, swelling, and pain. Think of a swollen ankle after a sprain or a fever during an infection. Those are chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation. Now, chronic inflammation occurs when the body's immune system stays activated for weeks, months, and even years. This prolonged response damages tissues and can lead to serious health conditions, including autoimmune diseases, heart disease, and even cancer. So the gut inflammation-brain connection. So now let's explore one of the most critical relationships in chronic inflammation, and that's the link between the gut inflammation and the brain. The gut is often referred to as a second brain and plays a major role in regulating the immune system. When the gut lining becomes compromised, a condition known as leaky gut happens, which is when it allows harmful substances to enter the bloodstream, triggering widespread inflammation. When this happens, it explains why gut health impacts your immune system, emotions, and cognitive function. But what happens when the gut lining becomes compromised? Leaky gut, which is a condition where the intestinal lining weakens, allowing toxins, bacteria, and undigested food particles to escape into the bloodstream. This triggers an autoimmune response, releasing pro-inflammatory cytokines, which are small proteins that are crucial in controlling the growth and activity of other immune system cells and blood cells that can spread inflammation throughout the body, including the brain. The result? Systemic inflammation that not only contributes to the autoimmune flare-ups, but also causes brain fog, mood swings, and even anxiety and depression. Chronic stress worsens this cycle. When the HPA axis, a part of the brain that regulates stress, is overactive, it releases cortisol, which disrupts gut health, This creates a vicious cycle where gut inflammation impacts the brain and the brain stress worsens gut health. It is no joke. So conditions linked to chronic inflammation is a common thread in a wide range of diseases, including autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and sarcoidosis, neurological conditions such as Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, and depression, cardiovascular issues like atherosclerosis, which is a buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances in and on the artery walls, as well as high blood pressure. Digestive disorders such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and irritable bowel syndrome. Understanding this connection highlights the importance of targeting inflammation to manage and prevent these conditions. Some healing strategies to reduce and prevent inflammation. While we'll cover more in part 2, I just want to give you an overview, and it says reducing chronic inflammation begins with addressing its root cause. Here are some key strategies. Dietary changes. Focus on anti-inflammatory foods like omega-3 rich foods, salmon, walnuts, flax seeds, antioxidant-rich fruits and vegetables, berries, leafy greens, and colorful produce. Gut-healing foods, bone broth, fermented foods like kefir and sauerkraut, and high-fiber foods like chia seeds, flax seeds. Avoid triggers such as processed foods, refined sugars, gluten, and alcohol. Supplementations, L-glutamine to repair the gut lining, probiotics to balance the gut microbiota, omega-3 fatty acids to reduce systemic inflammation, vitamin D and zinc to support the immune system. Stress management. Chronic stress fuels inflammation. So practices like meditation, yoga, qigong, tai chi, and deep breathing exercises are essential to calm the nervous system and reduce the impact of stress on the gut and brain. This one I'm working on, guys, and been working on it for a long time. Sleep is the body's time to repair and reset. Poor sleep increases inflammation, while restorative sleep promotes healing. I'm working on it. Address underlying causes. Work with healthcare professionals to test for food sensitivities, gut issues, which is an imbalance between the types of orgasm present in a person's microflora, or infections that may be driving inflammation. You need to check those things out. Get blood tests to find out where you are. So just to recap, inflammation is a vital defense mechanism, but chronic inflammation can be harmful, contributing to autoimmune diseases, neurological disorders, and more. The gut plays a central role in regulating inflammation. A leaky gut can trigger systemic and brain inflammation, leading to symptoms like brain fog and anxiety. Healing starts with addressing inflammation at its source through diet, stress management, and lifestyle changes. Chronic inflammation is both preventable and manageable with the right strategies. These are key takeaways. A healthy gut is foundational to reducing systemic inflammation and supporting overall health. Small changes like adding anti-inflammatory foods, reducing stress, and getting quality sleep can make a big difference. So in closing, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Remember, healing is a journey, and you are not alone in this fight. So until next time, take care. Please prioritize your health, please, and keep moving forward. Wishing blessings, peace, and a healthy 2025 to you all. And remember, bruised wings still fly. God bless you. See you next week.